Today is November 27th, 2014, and this is going to be a songwriting brainstorming again. And as I said the last few times, I seem to be in a rut a little bit. So with remembering all of these old songs that I have made up. And so what I'd like to do is the next technique that I'm going to show you is something that I tried a few times when I was younger, but I didn't use regularly. I mean, I really just kind of made up songs by just brainstorming for hours every day, literally. But occasionally I had a Bible with me, and occasionally I would pick up a Bible and work on my interpretation of lyrics and harmony. So I wouldn't necessarily be coming up with my own lyrics, but sort of try to focus on enunciation and trying to bring life or an interpretation to something that was already written, which then can help with your own song development, I think, and focusing more on coming up with melody as well. So I'm going to do that this morning, and then maybe from there I will attempt to sing something new again, and maybe I will be successful. So I kind of just randomly opened up, well, I went to Psalms because Psalms is just so commonly used for songs. But I, kind of flipped to one thing, and it was really short. And I decided I was going to choose something myself, but didn't spend a lot of time on it, just kind of the next thing that came up. But it's a lot longer. And that's another thing that can be practiced is if you're working on interpretation of something that's very short, gives you a chance to put all of your energy into a shorter piece and do the best that you can with that. And then the longer songs or psalms are a lot more challenging, in my opinion, because because you're working with a lot more material, and either you can use the same music or melody or tone kind of over and over, kind of linking it together in what might not be a refrain or a chorus that repeats, but you could use a melody that repeats. And other times you can just try singing sort of along classical lines, where, in classical music, there's not necessarily always a thing that it repeats back to. It sometimes develops over some a few minutes, and from there. So the psalm that I'm going to just spontaneously, I haven't practiced, haven't done any singing at all this morning, so let's see what happens here. But the psalm that I am going to sing is Psalm 71. And the version of the Bible that I'm using is the New International Version. And, there are different versions that can work for rhyming or linking things, giving you ideas, but this is the one that I have right now, so just give me a moment. And I think what I will do first is show you, read just a part of the text, and then I'm going to start singing the rest of it. But to give you an idea of just spoken versus sung. In you, O Lord, I have taken refuge. Let me never be put to shame. Rescue me and deliver me in your righteousness. Turn your ear to me and save me. Be my rock of refuge, to which I can always go. Give the command to save me, for you are my rock and my fortress. Okay, so that's spoken. And in you, O Lord, I have taken refuge. Let me never be put to shame. Rescue me and deliver me. In your righteousness, turn your ear to me and save me. Real quick, you notice that the way that I sang that kind of linked shame and save. So the word shame has an A, shame, kind of a sound to it. And then the way that the words were arranged, save has the save sound to it. So when read, it doesn't sound like the rhyme at all. It doesn't sound like a rhyming verse. But there's an internal rhyme that I just linked into. And sometimes that happens, and that works with interpretations. So going on from there. Be my rock of refuge, to which I can always go. Give the command to save me, for you are my rock and my fortress. Deliver me, oh my God, from the hand of the wicked, from the grasp of evil and cruel men. For you have been my hope, O sovereign Lord, my confidence since my youth. From birth I've relied on you. You brought me forth from my mother's womb. I will ever praise you. I have become like a portent to many, but you are my strong refuge. My mouth is filled with your praise, declaring your splendor all day long. Do not cast me away when I am old. Do not forsake me when my strength is gone. For my enemies speak against me. Those who wait to kill me conspire together. They say, God has forsaken him. Pursue him and seize him, for no one will rescue him. Be not far from me, O God. Come quickly, O my God, to help me. May my accusers perish in shame. May those who want to harm me be covered with scorn and disgrace. But as for me, I will always have hope. I will praise you more and more. My mouth will tell of your righteousness, of your salvation all day long. Though I know not its measure, I will come and declare your mighty acts, O sovereign Lord. I will proclaim your righteousness, yours alone since my youth, O God. You have taught me, and to this day I declare your marvelous deeds. Even when I am old and gray, do not forsake me, O God, till I declare your power to the next generation, your might to all who are to come. Your righteousness reaches to the skies, O God. You who have done great things, who, O God, is like you? Though you have made me see troubles many and bitter, you will restore my life again. From the depths of the earth you will again bring me up. You will increase my honor and comfort me once again. I will praise you. I will praise you. I will praise you with the harp for your faithfulness, O God. Oh my God, I will sing praise to you with the lyre, Holy One of Israel. My lips will shout for joy when I sing praise to you, I whom you have redeemed. My tongue will tell of your righteous acts all day long. For those who wanted to harm me have been put to shame and confusion. I will praise you. I will praise you. I will praise you with the harp for your faithfulness, oh my God. I will sing praise to you. Well, anyway, I went back from the part where it says have been put to shame and confusion, and then I just chose to repeat this one section, which I think it should have ended probably just right at the point of have been put to shame and confusion. But so as you can see, there is no necessarily not necessarily a particular melody that's maybe consistent all the way through, but it's an opportunity to work on melody a little bit and to look at text and sort of spontaneously come up with ways to read it by singing it. And then sometimes there are different links, that arise from that, intentional or not. Let's see. For example, at verse 23, my lips will shout for joy when I sing praise to you, I whom you have redeemed. You and whom, again, is another sort of internal rhyme element that if you sing it a certain way, can be linked together. And sometimes you can make a song that doesn't sound like it rhymes at all into one that has a lot of internal connectors by internal rhyme, which is sometimes a nice device to use for remembering something or making it a little more catchy, quote unquote, and so on and so forth. So that's an example of practicing that kind of a technique.